ghostly mega greetings, my children. Say, did you ever watch that show MegaGhost back in the day? Used to be on Saturday mornings. You didn't? Well, that's odd. The creators of this comic certainly did, even though no one else remembers it. Yes, the Saturday morning cartoon that never was, with a premise that of course is only too wonderful for those of us who love the macabre. And I guess people who care about the cape and costume crowd, but I don't really care about you as much. Anyway, welcome to Dunwich Heights. It's a spooky little haunted town. 345 unconfirmed paranormal events took place here last year. And indeed, it is a world that, while not practicing a lot of open magic, is definitely more open to the possibility of the supernatural, with plenty of books and studies on the subject. A group of cultists, well, more like a street gang, works for a being that needs them to collect some materials for a big spell that will be performed on Saturday. Meanwhile, some kids, Fausto Fitzwinkle and Martin Magus, are arguing about going up to a spooky haunted house that night. Fausto chickens out before heading in, but Martin explores the house after the door shuts behind him. In the basement, he finds a half-buried box containing a severed hand and a strange glowing ring. And that's how Martin Magus became the Green Lantern. He puts it on, unleashing 3 ghostly spirits, a reaper-like being named Balthazar, a skeletal half-body named Yorick, and a monkey in a tutu named Elsa. They demand he perform a certain ritual, but he doesn't know what that is and flees. After spotting the gang holding the Necronalmanac and saying that they have dark plans for that Saturday, Martin does research on the ring since he can't get it off, learning that there is no way to remove it. The ring, known as the Mark of the Ghost, can summon a giant chimera made of the 3 spirits he encountered, called MegaGhost, and it is known to appear during times of dire supernatural threats. Ones like, say, the gang summoning up the elder god Dagon, who intends to destroy Dunwich Heights. With no other choice, Martin returns to the spirits, who tell him the incantation to summon MegaGhost. From creepy crypts rises our haunted host. The world needs you now, mighty MegaGhost! See, now superheroes were like this, I'd be more into them. MegaGhost is connected to Martin in a spiritual bond, so if harm comes to one, it comes to the other, and Martin's own drive and emotion can help MegaGhost fight on. They defeat Dagon, rather gorily to my delight, and the gang reports back to their boss, Ultra Ghoul, who knows all about MegaGhost. Each issue can be seen as the equivalent of an episode of a lost TV show. The first was the pilot, of course, and following that is a story where Fausto Fitzwinkle, now portrayed as more rich and snobby and spoiled, wants a MegaGhost toy for his birthday. No such merchandise exists, but their parents provide him with a toy of Mephistopheles, who starts influencing the boy to create a cardboard version of Dunwich Heights. And damaging the cardboard version damages the real one. And thus Martin, with the assistance of his sister Morgan, must take on Mephistopheles and free Fausto from his control. Next, Martin expands those who know of his connection to MegaGhost to 2 of Morgan's friends. They want to help fight evil, but Martin arrogantly says he doesn't need their help. As such, they take it upon themselves to create their own team of heroes, the Familiars. Using special spells and mectoplasmic energy, they take some roadkill and convert them into biomagical suits for them to use and operate against evil forces. Martin refuses to let them be allies until the end, when he realizes he needs their help. In the ensuing fight, though, the suits are destroyed, but they do say they'll rebuild them, and better than before the next time. Issue 4 has Ultra Ghoul's plot involve local TV celebrity Bobo Bonkers, a clown whose antics everybody loves, though his ratings are going down and he feels he's washed up. Ultra Ghoul uses a mystical painting to possess his mind, and then at the annual Bobo Fest, a carnival devoted to him, he grows giant-sized and goes on a rampage. It's only with the help of one of the cultists, who happens to be a huge fan of Bobo, that Morgan and Martin are able to destroy the painting and return Bobo to normal, where he is committed to an insane asylum. So happy endings all around! And finally, issue 5 gives us a bit more backstory. Franklin Arsenault
Arsenault, another local celebrity known as the Gentleman Occultist, spots Martin's ring and goes to visit him and the ghosts, explaining how his great-grandfather had encountered the Mark of the Ghost. The title of Gentleman Occultist was handed down the family, and thus said great-grandfather used it while adventuring around the country, solving supernatural crime. In the 1920s, they were investigating rumors of a swamp monster, and a local who covered himself up said he could take the occultist and his assistant to the swamp to find it. There they found a woman who had been expelled from the New Orleans Occult Research Group for her dark experiments. She combined the swamp water with a bunch of chemicals and lost souls, fusing them to her so that she could be reborn as Mosquatch, the horticultural horror of the swamps.
And yet she's mostly made of wood instead of moss. What's that about?
The mysterious man who had taken them to the swamp was actually the one who held the Mark of the Ghost at the time, and thus summoned MegaGhost to fight Mosquatch. However, in the ensuing fight, the mysterious man ran up and let Mosquatch bite off his hand, which he happily proclaimed allowed him freedom from MegaGhost. The resulting explosion from MegaGhost being separated from his host destroyed Mosquatch, and nothing was left of him save for the severed hand. It seems that the mysterious man had set up the whole thing to rid himself of the MegaGhost, though Martin is uncertain why anyone would want to rid themselves of MegaGhost, though the spirits exchanged some worried looks. They then examined the hand, which somehow made its way to Dunwich Heights from New Orleans, and the hand jumps to life and escapes, making its way back to its original owner, Ultra Ghoul!
MegaGhost would have made for a glorious little Saturday morning cartoon had it ever been a real thing, my children. And hopefully we'll get to see more of it in comic form in the future.
Yeah.